In the world of automotive content, authenticity often separates lasting creators from fleeting trends. One creator's journey from a rural upbringing to widespread recognition demonstrates how passion, skill, and honesty can resonate deeply with audiences. Known for reviving forgotten vehicles and sharing practical mechanical knowledge, he built a loyal following through relatable storytelling and hands-on work. Over time, however, fans began noticing subtle changes: less frequent uploads, canceled appearances, and fewer featured builds. This shift sparked curiosity about what might be happening behind the scenes. To understand the present, it's essential to look back at his origins, growth, philosophy, and the family-centered structure supporting everything he creates. Early life and mechanical roots. Born in 1984 in North Dakota, he grew up in a rural environment where self-reliance wasn't optional. It was necessary. Harsh winters and isolation meant broken equipment had to be repaired immediately, often without professional help. His mechanical knowledge came not from textbooks, but from observing his father and grandfather, who spent years working on trucks and farm machinery. Through them, he learned to interpret the sounds, smells, and vibrations of engines. These early experiences shaped his intuitive understanding of mechanics. Rather than relying on formal training, he developed a practical mindset that emphasized problem-solving, patience, and adaptability, skills that would later define his entire approach to automotive restoration. Career before online fame. Before gaining recognition online, he built a successful career as an automotive technician and later transitioned into executive roles within the parts and equipment industry. He managed retail operations and held leadership positions that provided financial stability. Despite professional success, he felt disconnected from his work. Office environments lacked the hands-on engagement he valued. In interviews, he later described this period as unfulfilling, noting a sense of drifting through a life he didn't consciously choose. This internal conflict eventually led him to reconsider his direction. The desire to return to something tangible and meaningful became the catalyst for a major turning point in his life. The beginning of a new path. In 2017, he made a simple yet impactful decision: to record a video of himself attempting to start an abandoned car. Using only an old phone and basic tools, he documented the process without scripts or production enhancements. The video was raw, unpolished, and honest. Initially, it attracted only modest attention, but viewers quickly connected with its authenticity. Unlike highly produced content, this approach felt accessible. It demonstrated that mechanical work didn't require expensive equipment, just knowledge and determination. This first step marked the beginning of a new chapter, one driven by creativity, independence, and a commitment to sharing real experiences. Growth through consistency. Between 2018 and 2020, he maintained a consistent upload schedule, releasing weekly videos that focused on reviving neglected vehicles. These projects often featured classic American cars left idle for years. His approach emphasized practicality over perfection, using affordable methods to get engines running before pursuing full restorations. Viewers appreciated the honesty of temporary fixes and the absence of unnecessary complexity. This consistency helped build trust and loyalty among his audience. Over time, the channel grew steadily, attracting enthusiasts who valued both the technical insights and the relatable presentation style that made even complex repairs feel approachable. A unique content style. One of the defining features of his work is the structure and tone of each video. Typically lasting over 90 minutes, episodes follow a clear progression: inspection, diagnosis, repair, and testing. Despite their length, they remain engaging due to a conversational style filled with humor and straightforward explanations. He often includes disclaimers that the content isn't strictly educational, yet many viewers find it highly instructive. By blending technical knowledge with casual storytelling, he creates an atmosphere that feels like working alongside a friend in a garage. This balance between entertainment and education sets his content apart in a crowded digital landscape. Iconic projects and milestones. Over the years, several restoration projects have stood out as milestones. These builds not only showcased technical ability, but also highlighted resilience and creativity. Whether reviving long-abandoned sedans or preparing high-performance vehicles for endurance events, each project carried a narrative of transformation. One particularly notable build became symbolic of perseverance, enduring long-distance challenges while maintaining impressive performance. These stories resonated deeply with viewers, reinforcing the idea that dedication and ingenuity can overcome limitations. Such projects helped solidify his reputation as someone capable of turning overlooked machines into functional, memorable vehicles. Expansion beyond online content. As his popularity grew, opportunities expanded beyond online videos. He transitioned into television, bringing his restoration approach to a broader audience. The format remained consistent with his original style, focused on real work rather than dramatized storytelling. Despite increased visibility, he continued producing long-form content independently. Balancing television production with regular uploads required significant effort, but he remained committed to maintaining quality. This expansion demonstrated his adaptability while preserving the authenticity that defined his brand. It also introduced his work to viewers who might not have discovered it through digital platforms alone. Family, as the foundation behind the scenes, his success is deeply rooted in a family-driven structure. His wife plays a critical role in managing logistics, coordinating events, and handling operational details. Although she appears infrequently on camera, her contributions are essential to keeping everything running smoothly. Their children are also involved, learning practical skills and occasionally participating in projects. This collaborative environment reflects shared values of independence and hands-on learning. Rather than outsourcing responsibilities, the family operates as a cohesive unit. This approach not only strengthens their bond, but also ensures that the content remains grounded in genuine experiences. Philosophy and values. At the core of his work is a philosophy centered on problem-solving and self-reliance. He believes that learning to fix mechanical issues translates into broader life skills. This perspective influences both his content and his parenting approach. Instead of emphasizing perfection, he encourages experimentation and resilience. Mistakes are treated as opportunities to learn rather than failures to avoid. This mindset resonates with viewers who appreciate practical advice over idealized results. By focusing on process rather than outcome, he fosters a sense of empowerment, showing that anyone willing to try can develop valuable skills and confidence. Changes and speculation. In recent years, fans have noticed changes in his output and public appearances. Uploads have become less frequent, and scheduled events have occasionally been canceled. These shifts have led to speculation about possible reasons, ranging from increased workload to a desire for balance. Managing multiple projects, including television commitments and family responsibilities, can naturally affect production schedules. While no dramatic explanation has been confirmed, the changes highlight the challenges of sustaining long-term creative work. For many followers, the concern reflects not just curiosity but genuine appreciation for the impact his content has had over time. Conclusion: his journey illustrates how authenticity, skill, and dedication can build a lasting connection with an audience. From humble beginnings on a rural farm to widespread recognition, every step has been shaped by a commitment to staying true to his values. Even as circumstances evolve and output fluctuates, the foundation remains the same: practical knowledge, honest storytelling, and a strong family support system. For longtime viewers, The occasional absence only reinforces the importance of what he has created. Rather than signaling an end, these changes may represent a natural evolution, one that continues to reflect the same principles that started it all.